Have you ever wondered why some 80-year-olds can still climb mountains, play sports with their grandchildren, and maintain an independent lifestyle, while people much younger struggle to get out of bed in the morning? It's not just a matter of luck. These energetic seniors have discovered some amazing secrets to staying healthy. And the good news is that they're a lot simpler than you think. Imagine if you could learn these powerful habits and turn back the clock on your strength, even if you're in your 70s or 80s. Read on. Because in this article, we'll share the specific habits that help them continue to thrive, and reveal a common mistake you may be making every day that's silently weakening your muscles. Researchers from leading institutions like the Mayo Clinic and Harvard Medical School have discovered key habits that not only prevent muscle loss, but also allow you to rebuild strength at any age. These findings, secrets that 93% of older adults are completely unaware of, could change your life. Whether it's harnessing the surprising power of good stress, or timing your protein intake to gain a pound of muscle in just 12 weeks, these breakthrough habits are backed by cutting-edge research that can change your life. Keep reading to the end, and you'll learn about the #1 habit that could determine whether you're still carrying your groceries or needing help from your kids in your later years. We'll break down 7 practical habits, some as simple as a 30-second shower trick or a wall push-up, that you can start incorporating into your routine right now. Plus, you'll learn why most doctors ignore this important advice, and a simple fix that can reduce muscle loss by up to 40%. Don't miss this opportunity to take control of your health. Your stronger, more independent future starts right here. Before we get started, if you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any content. Your support is important to me. If you found this content helpful, help me spread these valuable lessons by liking and sharing the article. If you're interested in this topic, leave a comment with the number 1. If you're unsure or want me to improve something, leave a 0, and I'll tailor future articles to better suit your needs. Now, let's explore the secrets to living a long, healthy, and independent life. Let's start with the most important habit for maintaining strength and vitality as we age: progressive strength training. According to researchers at the University of Tsukuba, this method is considered the best anti-aging medicine. It is the key to keeping 80-year-olds as strong and capable as 40 and obese, or 50-year-olds. But there is a catch. It is not about doing light exercises like slow walking or lifting light weights over and over again, as many older people do. Instead, these energetic seniors have discovered a special way to combat muscle loss. The basic rule is simple: muscles need to be used, or they will weaken. But they also need a gradual challenge to keep getting stronger. So how does progressive strength training differ from what most people do? First, it's about going harder, but not for too long. Research from McMaster University shows that pushing yourself close to fatigue twice a week is much more effective than doing light exercise 5 times a week. For example, instead of always lifting a small 1-liter water bottle, try switching to a 5-liter bottle and lifting until you feel a little tired. This is what is called temporary muscle failure. The important thing is that this challenge stimulates muscle growth for 2 to 3 days afterwards, even after just one workout. Second, you should aim to train your entire body. Energetic seniors do not focus on individual muscle groups. They activate multiple muscles at once, with functional movements, such as squatting, pulling a heavy object like a deadlift, or pushing a chair around your house. Start by practicing sitting down and standing up from a chair 10 times, or carrying a light bag around the yard. These everyday movements engage your core and multiple muscle groups at once, providing much greater benefits than simple arm or leg exercises. Third, make sure to gradually increase the weight. Your muscles can become lazy if they are not challenged gradually over time. Try to increase the weight you lift slightly, such as going from 5 liters to 6 liters every few weeks. This gradual progression ensures that your muscles continue to get stronger without being overloaded. Fourth, don't forget to lower the weight slowly when you're done. Whether you're lowering a set of dumbbells or setting a bag down, controlling the motion as you lower builds muscle without causing unnecessary stress or pain to your joints. This controlled motion works your muscles more effectively than simply dropping the weight. The best part is that it doesn't matter when you started. This method will still work even if you started later in life. A study from the University of Alabama found that 70-year-olds who participated in progressive strength training for just 12 weeks gained more than 3 pounds of muscle and became 35% stronger. In addition to muscle gains, the study also found improvements in blood sugar levels, bone density, and memory. One of the biggest misconceptions that older adults, especially in the United States, often have, is that strength training is dangerous or unnecessary at a later age. But not exercising is far more dangerous. Weak muscles lead to an increased risk of falls and loss of independence. If you choose only one routine from this article, choose progressive strength training. Start with 2 30-minute sessions a week, perhaps with the guidance of your children or grandchildren, and gradually increase as your strength improves. You will notice a difference in your energy, mobility, and overall strength. I have seen many of my loved ones regain strength and confidence through progressive strength training alone. They no longer felt limited by their bodies, and they found joy in moving freely. That is what I want you to experience. Feeling strong and free, no matter your age. Here's what most people don't realize. Muscle weakness doesn't just happen because of muscle loss. It also happens because the connections between your nerves and your muscles deteriorate. Scientists call these important connections neuromuscular junctions, which are like electrical plugs that connect your brain to your muscles. As we age, especially after age 60, these connections rapidly weaken, making it difficult for the brain to send signals to your muscles to move, no matter how much protein you eat or how much exercise you do. But I have good news for you. Energetic seniors have figured out how to keep these vital connections strong, helping them maintain good muscle function into their 80s and beyond. A study from the University of Michigan found that these people have significantly better neuromuscular connections than their peers. So how do they do it? The first key is to engage in skillful exercise, not just simple walking or lifting weights. Energetic seniors focus on activities that require coordination between the arms, legs, and brain, which is important for strengthening the connection between the brain and muscles. For example, many older Americans enjoy activities like yoga or Tai Chi, which are slow, gentle, and great for improving flexibility and balance. Others engage in fun, interactive activities like dancing with friends, playing badminton with grandchildren, or even playing ping pong at the local community center. According to a 2020 study in the Journal of Physiology, older adults who participated in moderate intensity exercises twice a week maintained up to 31% better neuromuscular connectivity than those who only walked or did light exercises. These activities force the brain and muscles to synchronize properly, providing a double workout for both your body and mind. If you're still reading this and found this information helpful, leave a number 1 comment below to let me know you're still with me. Second, energetic seniors also use natural supplements to help maintain these connections. For example, some people supplement with alpha-lipoic acid, found in green vegetables, or acetyl L-carnitine, found in meat, to support nerve function. Other helpful supplements include vitamin B1 benfotiamine, which enhances communication between nerves and muscles, and huperzine A, a Chinese herb that enhances neurotransmitter activity. In the US, if you don't have access to these specific supplements, you can increase your intake of foods like dark leafy greens and fish, or talk to your doctor about simple over-the-counter supplements to help. Third, breathing exercises play a surprising role in keeping muscles strong. This may sound strange, but practicing deep breathing techniques helps activate muscles and improves the brain's ability to send signals to them. One effective technique is box breathing. Inhale for 4 seconds, hold your breath for 4 seconds, exhale for 4 seconds, and rest for 4 seconds. Doing this for just 5 minutes a day can increase muscle activation by 15%. It's also a relaxing exercise that helps reduce stress, while strengthening the connection between your brain and your muscles. The best part is that a sharp, active brain also helps keep muscles strong. A study from Columbia University found that older adults who regularly participated in mentally stimulating activities, like playing chess, doing crossword puzzles, or telling stories to their grandchildren, had stronger muscles than those who didn't. So energetic seniors not only focus on their physical health, but also keep their mind sharp, which directly helps keep their muscles strong into their 80s and 90s. Want to try this? Start by incorporating some light exercise into your routine. Engage in activities like playing with your grandchildren, practicing breathing techniques to calm your mind, and keeping your brain active with puzzles or games. It's a simple but powerful way to improve your overall health, and you'll feel the benefits in your muscles. When we think about muscle health, we often focus on the big components of our diet, like protein, carbohydrates, or fat. But energetic seniors know that it's the tiny, often overlooked micronutrients that play a key role in building muscle from the inside out. These micronutrients act as silent helpers, supporting the way your body uses protein and enhancing the effectiveness of your workouts. Without them, no matter how much protein you consume or how hard you work out, muscle loss can occur. First up is magnesium, often called the forgotten hero of muscles. According to scientists at the University of Vermont, more than 70% of older adults are deficient in magnesium, but it's essential for a variety of bodily functions, including muscle strength. A 2021 study found that people with adequate magnesium had 30% stronger grips and moved more easily. Energetic older adults get their magnesium from foods like dark leafy greens, spinach, kale, or Swiss chard, nuts like cashews, pumpkin seeds, and even a little dark chocolate. If you don't get enough magnesium from food, magnesium supplements are a great option. In the US, you can easily increase your magnesium levels by adding more green vegetables to your diet. Second, let's talk about creatine. Don't think it's just for young gym-goers or bodybuilders. Creatine is a powerful compound that helps fuel muscles, and it can have significant benefits for older adults. Research from McMaster University found that older adults who took 3 to 5 grams of creatine per day had stronger muscles and even improved memory. This is an accessible supplement, available in most pharmacies, and it's not just for building big muscles. It helps maintain muscle strength and brain function as we age. Next on the list is vitamin B12, which many older adults need to pay special attention to, as aging bodies often have trouble absorbing it. This is especially true for people with diabetes, or taking medications that affect digestion. Low B12 levels can cause muscle fatigue and slow nerve function. To get enough B12, older adults should choose methylcobalamin, the best form of B12, found in foods like fish, eggs, and dairy products. For those who need extra help, B12 supplements can be an easy solution. In addition to magnesium, creatine, and B12, other micronutrients like zinc and folate are also essential for muscle health. Zinc is found in foods like oysters, pumpkin seeds, and shrimp, while folate is abundant in vegetables. A study from the University of Tsukuba in Japan found that older adults with adequate zinc and folate levels maintained 22% better muscle health over 5 years. In the United States, you can easily find these nutrients in delicious, affordable foods, whether you're enjoying a salad with pumpkin seeds, cooking up a big batch of greens, or adding some seafood to your dinner. So how can you make sure you're getting enough of these important nutrients? Start by asking your doctor to check for deficiencies. Then focus on adding nutrient-rich foods to your diet. A diet rich in magnesium, creatine, B12, zinc, and folate can help protect against muscle loss and keep you feeling strong for years to come. One of the most common traits that energetic seniors share is something most people don't realize. Their bodies experience very little inflammation. Inflammation, the little fires that silently wreak havoc on your health, is often overlooked, but it's a major factor when it comes to maintaining muscle strength as we age. Scientists have coined the term inflammaging to describe the combination of chronic inflammation and aging. It's a sneaky enemy that accelerates muscle loss beyond the body's ability to repair it. Inflammation can even block the signals that help muscles rebuild after exercise or protein intake. A study from the University of Tsukuba in Japan found that older adults with the highest levels of inflammation lost muscle 3 times faster than those with lower levels, regardless of how much they exercised or ate. So what do energetic older adults do to avoid inflammation and keep their muscles strong? The first step is getting quality sleep, something too many of us take for granted. Energetic seniors aim for 7 to 8 hours of restful sleep each night in a completely dark room, free of distractions like grandchildren running around or traffic noise outside. Poor sleep is linked to increased levels of inflammatory chemicals, with research showing that insufficient sleep can increase inflammation levels by 40%. This leaves muscles more susceptible to weakness and fatigue. In the U.S., many older adults struggle with late-night TV viewing, or waking up too early. So if you want to reduce inflammation, prioritize sleep, and aim for regular rest in a completely dark environment to maximize your body's ability to recover. The second strategy these older adults use to combat inflammation is to take care of their gut. Researchers at the University of California found that as we age, changes in gut bacteria can lead to systemic inflammation that affects the entire body. Energetic seniors tend to eat a diet rich in fruits and vegetables, aiming for more than 30 different types each week, including leafy greens like spinach and kale, carrots, sweet potatoes, and cruciferous vegetables like broccoli and cabbage. These foods help keep gut bacteria balanced and reduce the risk of inflammation. Additionally, fermented foods like sauerkraut, homemade yogurt, or kimchi are staples in their diets, as they are known to promote gut health and have natural anti-inflammatory properties. In the United States, you can easily add fermented foods like sauerkraut, kefir, or kombucha to your daily diet for similar benefits. Next, energetic seniors stay active without overdoing it. They engage in regular moderate exercise like walking, biking around the neighborhood, or tending to their gardens. These activities help keep inflammation low without putting undue stress on the body. They also know when to push themselves a little harder. Once or twice a week, they challenge their muscles with more demanding activities, like carrying water or lifting small weights. It's important not to overdo it, as high-intensity workouts too often can increase inflammation rather than reduce it. So take it slow and listen to your body. Exercise is necessary, but balance is key. Finally, energetic seniors incorporate natural anti-inflammatory agents into their diets. Foods rich in omega-3 fatty acids, such as fatty fish, mackerel, tuna, salmon, are a staple in their diet, providing about 2 to 3 grams of omega-3s a day to reduce inflammation. They also add turmeric to their cooking, whether in soups, rice, or smoothies, thanks to its powerful anti-inflammatory compound, curcumin. Instead of sugary drinks, many energetic seniors prefer green tea, which contains antioxidants that help fight inflammation and promote overall health. One study found that regular consumption of these foods for 12 weeks reduced inflammation by 29%. Want to check your inflammation levels? Ask your doctor for a simple blood test that measures C-reactive protein, CRP, a marker of inflammation. Healthy older adults typically have CRP levels below 1, while the average person can have levels 3 to 5 times higher. So if you're ready to take control of your health and keep your muscles strong, try these simple and effective steps. Prioritize sleep, nourish your gut, exercise regularly, and feed your body anti-inflammatory foods. Did you know that over 80% of older adults, which is pretty much all of us, are deficient in something important for muscle health that scientists call the muscle vitamin? That's right, vitamin D. When you're deficient in vitamin D, it's like your body is starving for a vital nutrient, silently weakening your muscles without you even realizing it. Many people in the United States think that living in sunny places means they don't need to worry about their vitamin D levels. But that's not always true. Why is vitamin D so important? In addition to its well-known role in promoting strong bones, research from Harvard Medical School has shown that vitamin D directly enhances muscle strength. Think of it as a little worker inside your body, flipping the switch that helps your muscles build and maintain strength. If you're still reading this, and found this information helpful, leave a comment below to let me know you're still with me. A large study published in the Journal of the American College of Physicians, JAMA, found that older adults with adequate vitamin D levels had 25% stronger muscles than those with deficiencies. They also had better balance, quicker reaction times, and a reduced risk of falls, something every senior cares about. For healthy older adults in their 80s and 90s, blood vitamin D levels typically exceed 40 nanograms per milliliter, while the average older adult is typically below 20 nanograms per milliliter, which is considered severe deficiency. So how do you make sure you get enough vitamin D? The most natural source is sunlight. But as we age, our skin becomes less efficient at producing vitamin D from the sun. By age 65, your skin can produce only half the amount of vitamin D it did when you were 20. In the US, aim for 15 to 20 minutes of midday sun exposure, a few times a week, when the sun is strongest, but be careful not to overdo it and get sunburned. If you live in an area with long winters, or limited sunlight, you may need to rely on food sources to meet your vitamin D needs. Foods like mackerel, sardines, egg yolks, and fortified milk are great sources of vitamin D, and they are easy to find in most grocery stores in the United States. For many older adults, taking a vitamin D supplement is a good idea, especially if they don't get enough through food or sunlight. While the old recommendation was just 600 IU per day, many older adults now take 2,000 to 4,000 IU of vitamin D per day for optimal levels. However, it's important to check your vitamin D blood levels with your doctor before starting high doses, as everyone's needs may be different. One important thing to remember: vitamin D works best when it's paired with a partner. Vitamin K2. This vitamin helps direct calcium into the bones, where it's needed, rather than letting it build up in the arteries. You can get vitamin K2 from fermented foods like sauerkraut, cheese, or some meats. Without K2, too much vitamin D can do more harm than good by directing calcium to the wrong places. So be sure to ask your doctor about getting your vitamin D levels checked, and aim for levels above 40 nanograms per milliliter to keep your muscles strong and functioning at their best. We often hear that older adults need more protein to maintain strong muscles, but did you know that when you eat, protein is just as important, if not more so, than how much protein you consume? As we age, our bodies don't absorb and use protein as efficiently as they did when we were younger. If you eat all your protein in one large meal, as many older adults do at dinner, your muscles can still weaken, even if you're getting enough protein. A study published in the Journal of Nutrition found that spreading protein throughout the day is much more effective than eating it all at one meal. Why is timing so important? After each meal, your muscles only have 3 to 4 hours to use the protein you eat. If you miss that window, your muscles won't get the nutrients they need to rebuild and stay strong. So what's the best approach? Aim for 25 to 30 grams of high-quality protein at each meal, spread evenly throughout the day, from breakfast to dinner. This ensures your muscles get a steady supply of protein to keep them functioning optimally. For example, instead of just eating bread or cereal for breakfast, add a protein source like a hard-boiled egg, a glass of soy milk, or a portion of tofu. At lunch, try something like grilled chicken with rice, a tuna salad, or stir-fried vegetables with tofu. At dinner, choose protein-rich options, like a bowl of lentil soup, grilled fish, or a vegetable stew with beans. If you follow a vegetarian diet, try including plant proteins like mung beans or kidney beans to make sure you meet your needs. One study of older adults found that spreading protein throughout the day resulted in 25% stronger muscles than those who consumed most of their protein at one meal. In many cultures, including Vietnam, older adults tend to eat a light breakfast, a moderate lunch, and load up on protein at dinner. While this is a common practice, it's not the most efficient way to fuel your muscles. To keep your muscles strong and your energy levels high, try to balance your protein intake across all 3 meals: a full breakfast, a moderate lunch, and a light but protein-rich dinner. You don't have to be exact, just aim for about the size of a palm of meat or 2 eggs per meal, and you'll be on the right track. A fascinating study by scientists at the University of Texas found that older adults who evenly distributed their protein intake throughout the day, without changing anything else about their diet, gained about a pound of muscle in 12 weeks. This shows that it's not just how much protein you eat, but when you eat it. If you save all your protein for dinner, as many older adults do with fried fish, braised meat and soup, your muscles can't absorb it all. The rest of the day, they're starved of protein, which limits their ability to maintain muscle mass and strength. So here's the thing, to keep your muscles strong and healthy, don't just focus on eating enough protein, focus on distributing it from morning to night. It's a simple tweak that can make a big difference in how your muscles recover and stay strong throughout the day. This may sound counterintuitive, but the healthiest octogenarians put themselves through small, manageable stresses, which scientists call hormetic stress. These aren't the kinds of stress that lead to anxiety or exhaustion, but rather gentle challenges that can help the body become stronger. There's an old saying, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger, and when it comes to our muscles, that's true. Aging researchers have found that these good stresses activate the body's protective mechanisms, preventing muscle deterioration, and even making them stronger in your 80s and beyond. So how can you use this idea to your advantage? Here are 3 methods that energetic seniors use. Method number 1. Temperature changes. If you're still reading this and found this information helpful, please leave a comment number 3 below to let me know you're still with me. Energetic seniors often incorporate short temperature changes into their routines, and it's a simple way to stimulate muscle health. One method is to take a cold shower for 30 seconds to a minute at the end of a warm bath, or briefly soak in cool water. This helps your body produce brown fat, a special type of fat that warms muscles, strengthens them, and even releases a protective substance that prevents them from weakening. Conversely, many energetic older adults enjoy the benefits of heat, whether it's a hot bath, a sauna, or something like a Finnish sauna. Studies have shown that people who use a sauna 4 to 7 times a week lose up to 40% less muscle over a decade than those who don't use a sauna. If you don't have access to a sauna, you can get similar benefits by taking a warm bath or wrapping yourself in a heated blanket. This simple habit helps keep your muscles strong and resilient. Second method, time-restricted eating. Another habit of energetic seniors is time-restricted eating, which means they don't eat all day long like many people do. Instead, they eat within an 8 to 10 hour window, such as 8 a.m. to 6 p.m., and then stop eating until the next morning. This pattern gives your body time to remove weak muscle fibers and repair them, resulting in stronger muscles. A study conducted at an aging research institute found that older adults who followed this eating pattern for 12 weeks improved their muscle performance by 10%, even without losing weight. The key is to give your body time to rest and focus on muscle repair. In the US, try eating breakfast around 8 a.m., lunch at 12 p.m., and a snack at 5 p.m. Then give your body a break by not eating until the next morning. Third method, short, high-intensity muscle exercises. Energetic older adults also engage in short, high-intensity muscle activity. These can be as simple as pushing against a wall for 5 to 10 seconds, or pulling a heavy object without actually moving it. The goal is to activate the muscles to keep them strong without putting unnecessary stress on the joints. The key to this method is to keep the intensity short, just a few seconds of exertion followed by a period of rest to recover. These good stresses trigger hormones in the body that promote longevity and keep muscles strong over time. The beauty of this approach is that it's quick, effective, and doesn't require long, grueling workouts. The goal is strength, not exhaustion, so you don't need to overdo it. Try pushing against a wall a few times a day and gradually increasing the time and intensity. It's a small but powerful way to keep your muscles in tip-top shape. So there we have it. 7 powerful habits that can help you stay strong, healthy, and independent as you age. From progressive strength training, maintaining neuromuscular connections, using specific vitamins, keeping inflammation low, maintaining high vitamin D levels, eating protein at the right times, to using good stress to build muscle strength. These habits have been proven to work for energetic seniors, and now you can incorporate them into your life. What did you learn today? What are you most excited to incorporate into your life from this article? We'd love to hear from you. Leave a comment below, and let us know how you plan to incorporate these habits into your daily routine. If you found this article helpful, please leave a comment, like, share, and subscribe for more great content. Your support helps us continue to bring you great content. Thanks for reading, and we hope to see you in the next article. Imagine waking up one day feeling stronger, more energized, and more confident than ever before. You know you've chosen the right habits to nourish your body, and you feel proud of it. That's what I want you to experience. A vibrant life no matter your age. Start today with a progressive strength training session, a well-timed protein meal, or even just a few minutes in the sun. Your body will thank you, and you'll feel the difference.